Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Some Applications of Trigonometry. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video.
The given question is the angles of elevation of the top of a tower from two points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. So guys, this is also one of the most important questions. Let us see how we can solve these questions. In order to solve these questions, let us draw a diagram. So let us draw a diagram for this question. So most of the questions that we attend for trigonometry, we need to draw a right angle triangle. So here is our right angle triangle that we need to look here, or we need to focus our attention on these triangles or on this diagram. Now let us read or analyze the question once again. The question says that the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter. So there are 2 points. If AD is the tower, if AD is the tower, let the tower is equal to what we can say. We can say let the tower is equal to AD. So we can write let the tower be AD. Now there are 2 points. As per the question, there are 2 points. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter. So one point is, if the foot of the tower is A, so if one point is B, the distance between this point is 4 meter as per the question. AB is equal to 4 meter. This is given. Now the other thing that is being given, like what is being given, from the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower. So distance of A to B is 4 meter and distance of C is another point. So distance of C to the foot of the tower is 9 meter. So again this is being given. What is being given? AC is equal to 9 meter. This is being given. Now guys, if you look here to the figure, if you look here to the figure, what we can write? I can write AC is equal to AB plus BC, or in other words, I can write AB plus BC is equal to AC, or AB is equal to AC minus BC, or I can write AB is equal to, the value of AC is 9 and the value of AB is 4. So I can write AB is equal to 9 minus 4, or I can write AB is equal to 5. That means the value of AB is 5 meter. Though it is not being given in the question, but we can easily extract it out. Looking at the figure, a person can easily tell that the distance between B and C is 5 meter. But we need to prove how we got. Anyone looking at this diagram, they can say that if we know the total distance is 9 meter and the other part is 4 meter, then looking at the diagram, a person can easily say that it is 5 meter. But in the exam, we need to write these steps so that we can tell the examiner this is how we got 5 meter. Now guys, the question, what is the question is asking us to do? The question is saying that prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. The question is asking here to prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. Now guys, here the interesting thing here in this question is, usually in the questions they used to give us the angle of elevation for the points or whatever it may be. Usually in the question they used to give here, but here in this question they have not given. So let us assume that here the angle of elevation when the person looks to the point B is X degree, and here is Y degree when a person looks to the point C. So here the angle of elevation, one is X degree and the other one is Y degree. Now guys, you could see that it forms two right angle triangles. So one right angle triangle is ABD and the other right angle triangle is ACD. Now let us focus our attention on the right angle triangle ABD. Now let us focus our attention on the right angle triangle ABD. Let us focus on the triangle ABD. If we look to the triangle ABD and if we look to the diagram, ABD, the diagram that we can get, or the diagram that is there in as per this ABD, the diagram will look like this. The diagram looks like this. The diagram looks like this, ABD, and as per the question it is being given that AB is 4 meter and this angle we do not know, this angle we have assumed to be x degree. Now let us apply the trigonometric identity of tan theta. By this time we could see that in most of the questions we are using only tan theta to find out the values. So here also we are going to write tan theta. Tan theta is equal to angle side opposite to angle theta, that is AD, upon adjacent side to angle theta, that is AB. Or I can write tan x degree, because here theta is x degree, that is what we have assumed. Or I can write tan x degree is equal to AD upon AD upon AB. So what we got? We got tan x degree is equal to AD upon AB. That means tan x is equal to AD upon AB. Or I can write tan x is equal to AD upon AB. AB is 4 meter. So that is what I wrote. Tan x is equal to AD upon 4. Now let us name this one as our equation number 1. Now after focusing our attention on the triangle ABD, now let us move towards the other triangle, that is ACD. Now let us move towards the other triangle, that is ACD. So we can write, what we can write, let us focus on triangle, let us focus on triangle. Which triangle? Let us focus on triangle ACD. Triangle ACD. If we look here to the triangle ACD, the diagram that can be extracted from the triangle ACD will look like this. The diagram that can be extracted from the triangle ACD will look like this. The diagram that can be extracted from the triangle ACD will look like this. And we have assumed angle C to be y degree. So again, applying tan theta on this triangle, I can write tan theta is equal to AD upon AC. Or I can write what I can write, tan y is equal to, or I can write tan y is equal to AD upon AC. This is what I can write. I can write tan y is equal to AC, AD upon AC, and we know the value of AC as 9. So, or I can write tan y is equal to AD upon 9. This is what I can write. Now guys, if we remember, we very well know that what we know. We very well know that if you look into this diagram, or before that, let me tell you one other thing. If you look into the question says that, let me read the question once again. The question says that the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. That means these two angles, angle X and angle Y, are complementary. So what is complementary angles? Complementary angles, we very well know that the two angles will be 90 degree. So I can write X plus Y, that means angle X plus angle Y will total be 90 degree, which is complementary. That means that is being given. That is being given in the question. So angle X plus angle Y is complementary. For that reason we wrote X plus Y is equal to 90 degree, and this is given. This is what being given in the question. So now what we can do? We can do, if you look here to the question, angle X plus Y is equal to 90 degree. Or in other words, I can say Y is equal to, 90 degree minus X. I can write Y is equal to 90 degree minus X. Now guys, I'm going to replace the value of, if you look here to this equation, let's say this equation is equation number 2. If you look here to the equation number 2, instead of tan Y, I can write tan 90 degree minus X. Instead of tan Y, I can write tan 90 degree minus X, that is equal to AD upon 9. So what we can write? We can write tan 90 degree minus x, that is equal to AD upon 9. Or in other words, I can write, what I can write? Tan 90 degree minus x is cot x. Cot x is equal to AD upon 9. How? We very well know that tan 90 degree minus theta, we very well know the formula or the identities like tan 90 degree minus theta is equal to cot theta. This is what we very well know. On the basis of this tan 90 degree minus theta, I got cot x, because here we got tan 90 degree minus x. So instead of tan 90 degree minus x, I replaced it with cot x, that is equal to AD upon 9. Or in other words also I can write, instead of cot x I can write 1 upon tan x, because 1 upon tan x, that is equal to AD upon 9. How? We very well know that cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. This is also one of the trigonometric identities. We very well know that cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. So on that basis I wrote, instead of cot x I wrote 1 upon tan x. Now guys, if you look here, what I can write? In other words I can write AD upon 9 is equal to 1 upon tan x. In other words I can write AD upon 9 is equal to 1 upon tan x. Or I can write AD upon 9 is equal to tan x, or I can write, what I can write? Or I can write AD is equal to 9 upon tan x. Hope guys till here we are very clear. We got AD is equal to 9 upon tan x. Now guys, let us rename this one as equation number 3. Now let us look to the equation number 1. What we got in equation number 1? Let us look once. In equation number 1 we got tan x is equal to AD upon 4. So in equation number 1 we got tan x is equal to AD upon 4. So let us then rework on this equation. Instead of equation number 3, let us rework again on this one, and we can write tan x is equal to 9 upon AD. If I write tan x is equal to 9 upon AD, will there be anything wrong? Just I did some cross multiplication here, and I can now consider this one as equation number 3. So looking at equation number 1, we got tan x is equal to AD upon 4, and in equation number 3 we got tan x is equal to 9 upon d. So I can say equation 1 and equation 2 are equal. I can say equation 1 and equation 3. I can say equation 1 and equation 3 are equal. How? Because we got the values on equation 1, we got tan x is equal to, on equation 1 we got tan x is equal to AD upon 4, and in equation 3 we got tan x is equal to 9 upon AD. So for the same values of tan x we got, tan x we got different values. For that reason we got equation 1 is equal to equation 3. Now instead equation 1 is equal to equation 3, I can write equation 1 what we got, AD upon 4. So I can write AD upon 4. I can write AD upon 4. I can write AD upon 4 is equal to 9 upon AD. This is what AD upon 4 comes from equation 1, and 9 upon D comes from equation number 3. Or in other words, I can write AD into AD is equal to 9 into 4, just doing a cross multiplication. Or in other words, I can write AD square is equal to 36, or I can write AD is equal to root over of 36, or I can write AD is equal to 6. So what we got? We got AD is equal to 6 meter, because the distance or the measurement is being given in meter. So we got AD is equal to 6 meter, or AD is equal to 6 we can say. This is our answer. If you look in the question, prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. So here AD, what is AD? If you look here to our question or to our diagram initially, what we considered? We considered let the tower be AD. So we got the height of the tower to be 6. So that is what being proved. So we can write. Now the conclusion part we can write. What we can write? The conclusion part we can write. Hence it is being proved that. Hence it is being proved that. Hence it is proved that the height of the tower AD is 6 meter. Hope guys you understood the calculation of the process that I followed in finding out the answer. But guys, if you still have any questions or doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe.
If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.